Hello, hello. Happy Monday. It is June 8th, 8 a.m. in the morning. Alex reporting for duty. I've been up for a couple hours now, just sitting at my computer trying to figure out my tasks for the week. Build myself a little to-do list. That's how I operate. How about you? As always, I distracted myself there and jumped on Reddit or Reddit, not Facebook, Reddit. Maybe it was Facebook. Fuck, can't remember. It was literally like 3 minutes ago. Shows how much I bounce between those two in rapid succession, just as whatever catches my fancy or my attention, rather, not really my fancy. I mentioned in yesterday's video and many videos before that I should probably just delete social media, Facebook. I got rid of TikTok, Instagram, all those other garbage social media sites, but Reddit is useful because there's sometimes discussions involving engineering stuff that I'm interested in, and I have caught wind of cool projects because of it. So that one win is sort of what make me coming back, but most of it is garbage, and today was no exception. Black coffee with maple syrup, and I'm eating almonds for breakfast. I still don't have my truck. My buddy still hasn't called me, so I'm like, fuck, I can't even go get breakfast or a goddamn coffee. I'm gonna call Tim Hortons here right away, I think, and just order. I'm really trying to get disciplined here and just not, fuck, I don't need to eat. I don't know, I'm not even hungry, and I was craving coffee with sugar in it, and anyway. Where was I going with this rant today? Brain dump. So on Reddit, there's always people with lots of opinions, and opinions are like assholes. We all have them, and most of them stink. Tastes bad too. Anyway, the one post that I read there was this kid. I'm assuming he was a kid. Hopefully he was not a 50-year-old man or something, but 20, 18 something year old. And complaining about minimum wage, and that if politicians and CEOs made minimum wage, then suddenly the number would be a lot higher. And I was like, well, thanks, Captain Obvious, for pointing out the absurd. For whatever reason, what came to mind was like, yeah, that sounds great. It sounds about as plausible as, in the absence of gravity, we'd all be floating around aimlessly too. So what good does that do? You'd be a rock in space, and without gravity, there's no grounding. Without grounding, there's there's nothing. CEOs and politicians get to where they want to be because they work for it. That means they separate themselves from you and me, and they do things that we don't do. Very few people get to the top by cheating. I know people love to think they all cheat, but I'm sitting here as someone that's attempted multiple times with failed businesses. It's harder than it looks. It's not easy. And people that think they cheat, I'm like, fuck. No, cheating does not last. You can't go very far in life with cheating. And there's countless cases to prove that. And when it comes to big money, I point people at Bernie Madoff, and everyone seems to easily forget that guy. Like, oh, who's that? He was a pyramid scheme, the Ponzi motherfucker, and he paid the price. He's in prison. He got away with it for a long time, but they caught him. Evidence is funny that way, and evidence in the court of law is different than people's personal anecdotal experience and evidence that, XYZ is guilty of ABC, and it's like hearsay until he is, people so convicted with their opinions, it's frustrating for me. And this guy was no different. But denying reality, not accepting the fact that maybe people make more money than you because they worked at it. They sacrificed. They have fucking discipline that you don't. Most people I know that complain about money drink beer and sit in their couch 90% of the time. And I don't know. I mean, there's a couple people I know that work hard, like really hard, and still don't get ahead. But, get ahead relative to what? I have two friends that make the same amount about $40,000, $45,000 a year. One guy has nothing, like absolutely nothing, not a car, not even an apartment, lives at home with his parents. And the other guy has his own home, has several cars, has a property. I mean, granted, none of these are like luxurious. They're all, in need of a lot of work, but he owns them. His agency is there, and that shows to go you the difference in discipline, that they both have the same start in life and don't do jobs that pay enough to buy fancy things. But the one guy has acquired assets and the other guy has acquired nothing. And the other, neither of them really complain about minimum wage. I mean, the one guy does actually. He does complain about it quite a bit, but the guy that's got acquired assets never complains. As long as I've known him, he's been one of the most conscientious people I know. He's never called in sick ever. That's incredible, because I call in sick all the time, and I consider myself pretty conscientious. I wouldn't. I'm no longer interested in busting my ass for someone else. And no employer should ever expect that of their employee. But diligence and discipline is not the same thing as dying for a company. Anyway, yeah, I needed to get that off my chest, because that kind of shit fucking annoys me. It's just, people don't want to accept reality, and like, I flip-flop between pointing fingers at conservatives and liberals, and I mean, in this case, it doesn't matter. I've known people across the spectrum that point fingers at the wealthy and accuse them of stealing or harboring, not harboring, hoarding cash or whatever. Like, dude, you can't even budget your own finances. What the hell do you know about anyone that makes more than you? That the game gets exponentially more complicated the more money you make. Anyway, it's like taking financial advice from a homeless person. It's like, what? Why would you do that? Like taking fitness advice from a fatso, or people claiming flat earth and have never flown in an airplane. Like, what the fuck? If you've never seen an airplane, how can you make statements about contrails in the sky, you dumb fucking blink, headbutt you. Oh, hey, do I sound frustrated? I'm a little agitated this morning. Just that one comment, man, and it like fucking off. And that sounds like a me problem, and that's why I do these videos, to kind of ground myself, remind myself, like, I don't know, people are gonna not everyone's gonna think like you. And oh, my hip is really sore today. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what I did. I went to my sister's for lunch for my mom's birthday is in 2 days now. And my dad drove, and we went in his van. Oh, God, that hurt. And his van seats suck. So I was situated funny, and my fucking hip was just grinding the whole way. And today I feel it, so I'm like, oh boy, what the fuck's going on here? Anyway, do I have bags under my eyes, or am I dreaming? Sleepy. Anyway. Yeah, so that's my daily rant. Happy Monday. Make the most of it. Keep your head up, chin up, whatever. If you're watching, I see you, feel you, and we'll chat soon. Bye.